use to increase our awareness of the relationship between slows and quicks and how we planning to spend time in the process of developing action, or when we are less on time, how it need to be abrupt, how it's less time and we need to do a few syncopated actions. We're trying to prepare ourselves to be on the edge of the start, not lazy waiting for the beat, but being really, really alert when then the faster movements is happening. And then how, let's say, in a pattern of a few quicks, we can be consistent of the metronome in our head when we need to skip one of the beats. We'll just using a little paso doble tapping, and then we'll follow to a little bit of a samba, and then hopefully a cha-cha too. But let's start with a simple. We'll do tapping in place and it'll go to focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So here already think like this our first little, already 2 challenges. How we, after 4 slows, full beats, how we getting ready to crush down and to be quick with our weight change. Wa-ta-ta. Ya-ta-ta. And then build up, build up. We'll talk about this too. And again, quick, slow, quick, slow. Then the next pattern we'll only do not a triple step, but a double step. So it means from our quick, slow, we skipping 1 quick. But to stay in the beat, we still need to remember the metronome. So it's like ting, ting, ting is still within us. Just we skipping one of the actions, but still remember the metronome. So if we go here, we go slow, 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 quick, slow, quick, slow. Slow, 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 quick, slow, quick, slow. Slow, 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 quick, slow, quick, slow. Pam, pararam, 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 pararam. Those are small things which I sometimes find curious or fascinated about. That it's hard for us to stay audible, to count, to pronounce numbers, knowing that there is no action there. So some of the elements, like when we need to do a delay, when we're going a lunch, I know, 7, 8, and then finishing on 1. How it's a very common thing to be kind of speechless. 7, and then probably you will say 8. While keeping the metronome inside you consistent as a reference to the sound of music. Music rarely jumping or speeding up, it's the same. But the routine or some combinations have a steps which taking 2 counts or maybe 3 counts. And only on the 4th one you will have to continue. But this metronome, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some combination of slows and quicks where you need to be alert of this metronome still within you to join the music in the right moment. Here, on the slows, we want to try and develop the feeling of quick foot placement and the beat value for the continuation. So the moment when I'm hitting the floor, I'm trying to think of a little pressure from the bent knee to almost straight and a little sense of support for my butt to the moment when I will be doing second surplus, slow, slow, slow. And the last one, I probably go a little bit higher before my quick, slow, And this is, again, probably the challenge here. When you go quick, you have to become a little tighter. You need to hold yourself more compact, quick, until the placement. And how right here, you have to get back to the flow. Quick. So on the quicks, we don't really think of a flow because we'll be too wiggly. But as soon as we have the full beat value, a little pressure, a little continuity of the flow inside. Quicks. Sorry, my bad. Quick, slow, and slow.
Can you show your feet? Sorry, Nikolay, can you show your feet?
Yes, they are on the ball of the feet, and when I go waterfog, I put them. So we'll go ta, 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 ta. Quick, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, slow. Yeah, maybe let's practice for this one. We'll count numbers, how it should sound. It should sound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So the challenge for you is to go and pronounce your count 5 without any doubts, in the same order, in the same metronomic fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You only have to insert "and" right after your 5. While in all other counts, we have 1, a little silence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So instead of silence after 5, you're inserting "and," but 5 need to be pronounced without any hesitance. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yeah. The next pattern we'll do with you is quick, slow. So will be a combination of quicks, a consistent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slow. So out of 4 counts, 3 we do quick, slow. So we do 6 quicks and 1 slow. Slow, quick, slow, quick, slow. So again, the challenge here is we're staying longer in this percussive ta 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 ta. So we're getting further away from the regular pattern, but we still have to be able to come back to it, because the excitement of syncopation often can pull us ahead of the beat and can pull us out of our sense of pace and control. So I'll go through these 3 patterns with you, and let me just add some light. So first is quick, slow. Then we're skipping 1 quick, slow, and then quick, slow. Every time in between our 4 beats. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yeah? Ready? I will be with you. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, 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 slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, slow. Build, build, build. Quick, quick, slow. Quick. Build, 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 build. Skip and go. Skip and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. How many of you have dogs now or had dogs before? Okay, so how many of you had dogs or have dogs? Yes, then you have a dog. So the moment when, like, I don't know, my Ken is curious about something, I can hold, I can let her go, but then I like probably need to hold her back if she's getting too crazy. So I think that this desire to go and play, you let it out, but then you have to be able to put the leash back on it. So the moment when you go into your put the leash back on, but then when it squeaks or when it's you try to let go. You try to allow yourself to be rhythmically explosive. Yeah, that's not quick, quick, slow, which you only thinking about. You're doing it. Yeah, it's opportunity for you to like double up, double your bets. Ready? I'll do all the numbers, and please pronounce the numbers too. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yep. You feel that you can recognize the holding, exploding, holding back. Good. Try to feel on your slow beats, on these 4 steps in the middle, how you're trying to perfect like a verb. Make it perfect, the sense of a cycle, every time repeating itself on a higher pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, pa 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 pa, da 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 dee da da dee da 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 da. So it's a placement and a support, and our little so the first circle and then the second goes a little higher, it drops a little bit lower again. But after it's peaking, it goes a little higher than the second one, it goes a little bit low and then goes higher. So there is a little compression, but every time you ending just a hair later, a hair a little bit higher. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. So you see on the second version, our peak can be a little bit higher. So here we have, you understand why? Because we have a little extra time there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then before was quick, right away, quick, quick, slow. So here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. We still have a moment. We have half more beat to sustain our pinnacle. Yeah, let's try the second version. When we go to like our 100%, and then we have a bonus, 5 more%. Our 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, and the last one, building it up. So here, ready for the, because we want this, the higher we are, the harder like to syncopate this particular foot placement. We can do some twist and center high, but when we need to do this, we cannot stay really high. We need to be a little more pressed. And this is why when we go to our first 3, we see a little lower forward, quick, slow. Slow, 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 ready to go. Down, da, 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 da. And then the last one, it goes back into your center. Ready, last version. Slow, 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 slow. Quick, quick. Slow, 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 quick. Oh. Quick. Yes. Okay, one time, let me see it. All 3 patterns. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick, slow. Yep, very nice. Ready? We'll do it now faster. Yes, let's do it. I'll do the same clapping for you and counting, but more challenging. So stay on top of your feet, stay in this sense of metronome in your head. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Whoop. Yes. Changing the speed, changing from control to a little more explosive and getting back to it. Let's get a little bit to samba. And we was doing some of this earlier, but in a little bit combination, what we tried already earlier, when we talk about the flow and how being in the flow is essential when we want to hit a particular part of the music. We cannot be static and lazy and expecting to hit that beat when our body currently is not moving. So having a sense of movement, like reaching your goal, you're moving towards the moment of the sound of the beat, being right on top, right in this part of your trajectory, with a weight reference to the leg or with like an impulse in your chest. And that's why we'll do a simple hip actions. We'll be using rock, rock, rock. So what makes it samba? We don't really bounce yet. We try to coordinate our knees and pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll be going with you. 5, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. The third one will be slow, 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 slow. Slow, 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 slow. And we'll let's start with the last one. First one I'm sure pretty easy. If we'll draw this pattern like we did the other one. So, I'm sorry, camera focus. Let's say I split it here in the middle, so these are our 2 counts. And when we say slow, it's reference to the beginning of the first beat, slow. And this is, let's say, quarter. And this is the beginning of the second beat. So the shortest transition or the shortest path is between doing a little hip and then sending our weight back to the standing leg. So let's say if I will be doing it like this, I'll slow, and then this little quarter will be a quick reference to my foot, and then this line supposed to be already a reference again to my right leg. Yeah, I'll make it a little big. I'm sorry. If I'm going towards, let's say, my left leg, so this is my moment of weight reference, and then there is a recovery moment, and when I say my hip is visiting my right foot, and then very quickly, so there's a time between visiting right foot and then being referred or being sent back to the right leg, and vice versa. So this will be my next slow, somewhere here will be and this will be already beginning of the next one. So it is if during this moment you are not on the way, to this leg, there is no way you can do a slow. In a full tempo, it's like impossible. It would look very, very strange and very ugly. So when we go slow, you see I'm already referring myself towards the right foot. And then when I say I'm just doing a little passage, s. So this is when this groin area is softening and the knees bending, and my weight referring again to this leg. And I go slow, and then a tiny reference to my right foot, and this is slow. So we want to be very quick between a little contraction here and the release of the knee. And slow recover, a quick reference to your and an immediate reference to slow. Slow, 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 slow. Now I'm looking at you, looking at myself, and I see that you do exactly what I'm doing, and I'm doing not good, because in pronouncing the slow, I'm spending too much time here. So as soon as I will be speeding up, my body will jump into the better habit, and your probably will stuck in the bad habit. So let's really be doing so let's try this. If this was like, this is a time, yeah, so we go from this is a time direction. And here we would like to draw our weight, lowering, elevating, and lowering again. So if you think that here you are going down, so where in time you want to start going up so that your R count is already on top. So when you're saying R, you need to do a little change through the top to go down again. So slow. So before I pronounce R, I want to be fully recovered. Most of us approaching R somewhere like this, maybe like this, but we need to be here. We need to be higher. So this is the below the line is bend knee, let's say straight, and a little higher center. So let's be sure that when we say our first slow, we feel that we're almost on the peak. Slow. Now we go slow, 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 slow. If the slow is slow, in Russian, if you repeat it many times, it starts sound like a word donkey, осел. Donkey in Russian donkey, осел. And you say slower, 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 it's become осел, 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 which is donkey, 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 donkey. Let's just give it a little more mathematical. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And let's try to go back into our little. So we go full beats, slow, 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 slow. When we'll be doing slow, quick, quick, we don't necessarily have to go bounce, because in this rhythm we don't bouncing so much. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So what will be different? We don't have to go this far because we have not a quarter but half beat for this curve. We're still recovering from the slow, but not that far, because here we need a quarter, pa-pa, but here on the quick, quick, we have just a little more time, boom, boom, to go more round and continuous movement. So slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. Slow, 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 slow. Yep, yep, exactly, exactly. So it is often referred to like a free type of the up and down things in samba. So everywhere where you have slow, you're doing bouncing. So judges, professionals expect you to have the clarity of 3/4, quarter 1. So in this 3/4, you're picking yourself, and for the quarter, you're dropping down for the new recovery. Slow, slow. So what are these elements? Whisk, number 1. Stationary samba walk, number 2. Slow, 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 slow. Butterflies, slow, 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 slow. Yeah. This is for obvious one. Then you have a cruzado step, which don't really have this big bouncing. So the movements which goes just on a slow, they tend to hold like a little hovering, or like you don't go flat. they have a little elevation, but you don't articulate so much as up and down thing. And when you will be going through cruzado, nobody expecting you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like you do in a stationary place. But also they're not expecting you to go super flat. There have to be a sense of picking yourself up and going into the step. Going with a little sense of hovering, of a little, I keep forgetting how you call it, when you take a flat stone and throwing it at the lake, and it goes skipping stone, yay, like a skipping stone, so it floats just a little bit. And then the movements where you go, for example, on Sunday, one of the instructors was asking Robbie and his partner, so in the beginning of the samba, what kind of lockstep you're doing? A classical continuous lockstep, or you're doing a bounce, a samba lockstep? So if it's a regular lockstep, then you keeping your legs straight and you're softening just collection because of the time. Cool, because of the timing. Quick, 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 slow. Like we don't really do any bouncing when we go quick, quick, slow, just a little cushion on the toes, which give a character but not really consider bounce. Or you're doing samba bounce when it is slow, slow. Sorry, samba lockstep. Slow, slow. And then you need, because of the timing structure, you need the moment to recover, go slow, and you're presenting the pattern of ups and downs in a different way. Another interesting element is a promenade run, where they calling it 1, 2, 3, and you're like, oh my God, what is 1, 2, 3? So 1, 2, 3 is if we're taking 2 counts, and if we're dividing it, and we have our 8 quarters. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will be your 3 steps of a promenade run. Make any sense? So promenade run is what? 2 counts, but 3 steps. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If here our 3 steps is 1, pam, pam, so then it's traveling, and then you have this time, and then you have this time for your, so it's 1, 10, 10. And for example, and the teacher might ask you, how are you doing your promenade run? You say, oh, I'm doing it quick, quick, slow. Then you prepare a little more energy and you go quick, quick, slow. So you leaving more time for your 3rd step. The character, because of a slow, because of this, become a little more it is less flowy, because the moment when you do a full beat, you couldn't really travel much through it. So you have to spend some time in a position. So when I place my foot, I have full beat until the next count. But if I'm choosing this other one, this allows me to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to distribute the speed between 3 steps a little more equally, so it have a little more floating fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not full beat here, but it's a little bit less, so you still in movement between a 2nd step and the 3rd a little bit longer. But this is a little bit tricky. We can practice it sometime when we holding hands, but you don't have a room for this. And You don't have a partner, you don't have me to guide you through the fine differences there. So let's put our attention to this 3/4, quarter one. Where else we can do it? On karaoke's, and we was trying with you also to identify a slow, a slow, a slow, a slow. How this 3/4 is substantial for us to show recover and keep the flow, making us ready for a syncopated, sharp placement. This little zigzag fashion, yeah? It can be done again in different ways. We can take more time on the first step and go slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Which will technically should stop us from doing bounce. So it will be a little more about a little bit like a salsa look. Yeah, when we go but it will go with you through the recover. Whoa. It means we're taking much less time for the second step. So this is the difference. How long your second step or short one. So if it's a shorter one, then we have it means we have extra time to recover. Ding, boom, ding, slow, 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 slow. And let's try with you to do just a few of these bouncy movements again, recognizing how we can get into the recovery from a different angles, from stationary, from traveling, from staying in a cross position, from staying in an open position. So I'm with you, and we'll start with the stationary samba movement. So here it's your, let's say, slow, the previous one on count 8, then you go 1, and how it was practicing recovery almost to the top, 2, and super quick transition from back to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And try to count it yourself, please, in the same fashion, giving yourself the consistency of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and feeling how in this pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, you're placing the back foot, 1, you're already bending the front one. This is the sharp transition you need to be aware. Yeah, let's do it. Now, I'm counting, but you please counting for yourself too. I'm just giving you a speed. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. No, that's not what I meant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's a quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, for example, G. So when you're saying 1, 2, 3, it's for you to land on your knee, to start recovery, to make it almost straight, and then say 4 to put your leg behind. Continue, yeah. Yes, that's better, that's better, that's better, yes. Okay, Marilyn, looking at you. Like, feel that you counting your numbers, 1, 2, 3, and you talking to your standing knee. You're saying, my dear knee, please come straight. Yes. And here we're talking about something else here. Michelle, yes, a little bit better. Suzanne, a little bit better too. Marilyn, I'll give you a little treat. On Sunday, one of our experts, Karina Smirnov, I know you had some coachings before with her, yes? You're familiar to her teaching. So it was not once during this comments that she mentioned to the students, to the dancers, try to increase resistance between your spine and your standing leg. So how, when you get into your landing and you straighten your leg, how you feel that the space between your spine and your standing leg is actively inflating, changing, resisting. And here when you're landing, it cannot be just a separation. Standing leg and the spine need to have a certain tone when they organize in this tone. Your knee straightening would include your spine into this thing. We don't want to look that we are totally isolated. There have to be a sense of link from the standing leg to the spine, and we was doing it in some, I don't know, in something like this when I was asking you, I forget even what I was asking you. Sounds like if you're wearing like something like a belt here, and then when you're bouncing, you want to feel that your spine is responding to the knee bounce. Not isolated from it, but responding, and this is a big difference. So let's try to think of active stretch, active extension from the standing leg through the spine. So now when we will be pressing up through the leg, our spine is responding to it because there is a kind of a channel. They're not on a separate path. They're on the same, well, like in a queue. So if somebody pushing, queue, the front people will be pushed, will be moved. Ready. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Very nice. Everybody did better. Michelle, Suzanne, Marilyn, you did much, much better. Wendy, just if you don't mind, turn a little bit sideways because it's not always clear when I look from the front. Jean, I'm thinking how to address one thing for you because it's a little common for your jive and for your samba. Some I don't know how to say it. I think I know. It just took me a while to put it in words. There is a particular placement of your chest when you can use your psoas to activate the pull of your thigh, or if you just a little bit on the heels, you would feel that it's counterintuitive because then you will just fall even further off balance. So be sure that the moment when you send yourself down into landing, that you have enough weight forward, enough chest forward. So then when you will be doing this thing, you wouldn't feel any stress. You would be able to get to this immediately. Because the way how you're sitting requires from you a moment of forcing through uncomfortable, forcing through unnatural. So be sure that this forward position is there to allow you immediate transition to recover. Yes, Susan, I know you have to leave. Yes, sending you my hugs and kisses. You did great today. Send my love to all of your guests, those whom I know. Okay, let's try to get now to our zigzags. Через 5 minutes, 5 minutes. We will start here. And we'll be going through the same 1, 2, 3, 4. We're breaking our count 8, the preparation count into the recovery pattern. So it's not just I'm sitting 8 and then 1 my step. I'll go through the same pattern here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. When we have 3 steps, the quarter is for the foot placement. When we have our slow, we're still going through the similar pattern, but the quarter, the last quarter is for the impulse. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Okay. Ready? Let me look at this, please. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Jim, don't be good. I know. Let me rephrase it to numbers and R sounds. A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we did in the beginning, I think you all did pretty well. This simple 1, 2, 3, 4. How landing was transitioned to the recovery without any interruption, without any gap. So let me see your zigzags again and the sense of this continuous movement prior to your quarter, prior syncopation. Okay, what else? Just one more thing. For zigzag, your build up on the first step can go even further because your weight has to be already on the go when you're placing your leg. Here it was kind of already prepared to fall back. But the moment when we need to move, it is important that our preparation will go even further. If you see me from few angles, you see me from the back, 1, 2. You see there is an elevation and side movement. If you see me from the front, 1, you will see the forward and up and forward. So it's forward, up and to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. Yeah. Ready? 7, 8, 1, 2. Deborah, you didn't straighten the knee on 1 before making a side step. Please exaggerate. Connect it to your spine. 1 and 2. And wait for my on almost straight leg and just a little reserved ankle to snap it out into the second step. 7, 8, 1, 2. Not bad. Marilyn, the moment when you landed, your knee tried to go right away, but your belly was not cooperating at all. So the moment I go one, prior to saying two, I already passing through the source contraction and one, no, Deborah, you did too soon, falling into the second step. You did one and two, one, two, immediately from the leg to the belly, but not so fast into the side step. 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, G, 4 is a side step. So I'm counting in quarters. So saying 4 is similar to saying 1, 2. I try to keep the same proportion. 1, 2. It is same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Да, Маша? Да, через минуту заканчиваю, еще ее веду. Ну, я подтормаживал чуть-чуть. Не, все нормально, целую. Сразу, хорошо. Yep.
Nikolay, can you show the step? I'm just not really familiar with the zigzag, so.
It's a forward and then slightly to the side and then diagonal back. And then you go backward and here you can place same diagonal or new diagonal or simply back. So it's, look, the simplest way if you put a chair and you think of a diamond shape. And you can play with this diamond to be facing same way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like diamond is no diamond. Pentagon. Pentagon. Yes. Look like some chemical formula. Yeah. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. But then think that these 3 segments, they can go in a more open fashion. So it can go 1, 2, then 3, 4. So they can go 1, 2, and then the third one. See, you see here, you go 1 and 2, and then you change direction. But you can go as well in the same direction, so then it will be a little more traveling. Or you can as well go to 1, 2, 3. So you can choose angle of the rotation, like none, all in the same direction. Ta, ta, ta. But more common it is changing the angle a little bit. So let's say in this 4 counts, from facing to the screen, you will finish facing to your window. So if you go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then from facing to the window, after the 6th step, you'll be facing your fence, your curtain, this thing. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, Deborah, this looks like it's supposed to be. Yes, yes. Marilyn, just yes. A little more belly on the first step. So you do good on the third, but on the first one. So give me the feeling that let's do one last little thing here. Think that your first step pushing you into very open, extended position. And then as soon as, so extended means hip is one way, the frame is all the way, so you're really, really spacious. In your hip and the stand leg and the spine, a lot of dimension. And there's a place for you to start recovering and go to the second one. So think that you want to help yourself get into this contraction by pushing yourself more open on the first step to then contract. To do 1. That's better. Yes, yes, Madeline, you need a bigger Opening on the first step. Yes, David. Yes, that's good. Yes, yes, Wendy, correct. 3, 4. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Ben is there. Yes. Yeah, just this like Michelle, when you're stepping with the left leg, always step slightly across. So wherever you landed on the count 4, just go a little bit crossing. So there is no sense of that you're stepping open, and then there is a little hard to do side step. Yeah, so first step on the combination already. Okay. So we finish here in this little drag of complicated step. But where we started is in awareness of the beat value, of amount of time we have and how it's supposed to either be recycled or shrink, and how getting from switching from slows back to quicks and from quicks back to slows requires awareness and adjustment from the energy which is snapping out to the energy which is under control and repetitive circulation. And it's related to your sense of metronome too. So it's all things hardly divided from one another. And I don't want to spend just a whole lesson like clapping different things. And like we might do a little more into just listening and visualizing it, and into some like body percussion, which is fun. But I also want you to like have a feeling that we're still doing our Latin dances. Let's wrap it here, and thank you for being today with me